So sometimes students make a mistake with this and they get confused with who and whose, etc. So what you want to think of with this one is that if I put possessive s here, it should work for the first half of the sentence. Okay? So I'll give you a few examples before Samuel, can you, and just be careful that that doesn't turn off. Okay, I'll give you a few sentences. So this seemed to work for Luis yesterday. He had a bit of a problem, and I think we got it in the end. Yes? Okay?
Only at the
Well, you got it in the end. Now maybe you forgot, but you got it in the end. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to divide. Is it still on?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to divide the sentence into two. Okay? So, for example, oh Jesus, Tanya in every sentence. Okay, so the Tanya, I'm going to divide it up into this.
The video maker is terrible. The video maker is terrible.
This is especially for Roberto. It's amazing.
Look, somehow just.
all the races.
Are you okay, Samuel, with the
Focus! Now I'm giving you very easy sentences here.
Just 2 minutes recording. What's happening? 2 minutes recording?
No, I stopped it by accident.
Oh, good.
I'm going to take that off actually. Okay, now, forget about the red bit in the middle. Does the black bit make a sentence?
Yeah.
Tanya is Russian, you understand that?
Sure.
Samuel is Mexican, you understand that?
Yeah.
Now, all I hear is yes, and I can see Tachi going, like this. Now, Tachi, do you understand that?
Yes,
Tanya is Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel is Mexican.
Yes.
And Luis has black hair. Yes. Now that has to be true for a sentence with whose to work. You have to have the black bit make a sentence. Now take off the black bit at the end. Tanya, whose eyes are tiny, makes no sense. Okay? You cannot have a sentence like that. But if I do this, now, by the way, this is not the verb. This is the action. Take off the black part. Does that make sense? Tanya's eyes are tiny. One second. Yeah? Samuel's snuggles are the best.
Yeah.
Is that true, Roberto?
You know.
Yes, Roberto, go onto the screen. Are they the best? Next. Luis's grammar is amazing. Correct or not? Yes, that's fine. So you have to be able to eliminate this last part and then remove the whose and have a possessive s, and then the sentence makes a sense. Okay? So all of those sentences work. If you have something here that you can't do a possessive s, it will not work. So as an example, Andrew, for example, speaks English, is my teacher. Oops, sorry. Stupid sentence. Is this correct? Is that correct? No. No, why not? Because you have Andrew here is my teacher, that's fine. But then if you take this out, does that make sense? No, that makes no sense. You cannot have a verb here. Because how can someone possess a verb? They can't, or be associated with the verb. It has to be things like this. Your eyes, your hair, your nationality, your car, your husband, your wife, whatever, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. But if it can't be a verb, you can't say, oh, I possess eats. Okay? You understand that? Yes, Barbara.
Snuggles, it's
Oh, no. We can do better than that.
With example.
No, my bad. Yes, exactly. That's what I see on it. Okay. So if you come along here, what goes first? It's going to be a name usually, okay, a person. Then whose, and then something that Wendy can possess or be associated with. So Wendy, whose car is blue, or is a Mazda or whatever, is Mexican, whatever. Okay, everyone understand that? Now what other words can go here?
awesome.
Which, cat, for example? Can this go there?
No.
Can't have verbs. Can this go here? Yes.
Yeah.
Can this go here?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Because
The
Yes.
preposition.
Yeah, exactly. You can't say Wendy's the dog. You can say Wendy's
What's
dog.
dog?
If that didn't have a the there, then it is correct. Can you say this?
No.
Yes. You can say Wendy's Evandro. Okay, right. That is acceptable, but in very rare circumstances, you'd have to say which Evandro? Wendy's Evandro. Okay, you understand that? You have to be careful about that. But the most important thing out of this. All of the things with those words, this is going to be a person, usually. What's an exception? You might have a group of people, like a company or a team, etc. Or you might have a dog. It's not common to put an elephant there, for example. Okay? It's generally a person or a group of people with these words. Okay? Now, sometimes you might get whose with an object like
The car.
for example. You'd have to say the car whose windscreen wipers are not working is MG or whatever, okay, or is in the garage. You understand that? So sometimes this is used with objects as well, but those two are definitely going to be preceded
People.
by a person usually. Okay, does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Now, why am I doing this stupid stuff on the floor? It's because I want you to identify patterns. Now, what are the patterns? Or how do you identify the patterns? Look for what is in front of the word that you're looking for and after. So typically look, so if you're doing this kind of grammar or whatever grammar you're doing, if it's a tense or whatever, look for what comes after and before. Or what's similar to all the sentences. So yesterday I gave, and you will see in the document, okay, that I posted yesterday, you will have 20 examples of whom, 20 examples of whose, 20 examples of whereby, etc. And you should see patterns in all of them. When you have why, what word do you usually see? Reason. Okay, the reason why I'm going to this school is because I couldn't get into the other school. Okay, you understand that? Whereby, what kind of words do you see in a sentence with whereby? Rule, contracts, strategy, tactics, techniques, blah blah blah, those kind of things. And other words you will see with when. What will you typically see with when? Times. Very good there, Samuel. He wasn't even here yesterday. Where? What will you see? Location. Locations. Very good, Carla. This woman is on fire as well. Okay. Now I'm going to give you a quick exercise, but you're going to study this more after the break in a different way. That's another reason for why the chairs are in that position. Okay. Right, actually I'll let you take a break, I'm letting you take a break early. Oh, that's... Quiet there, quiet. All right, go on a break.